Yeah, obviously I got Tyron Moore on my right, Spud Webb on my left. Um, Tough one. It was a tough one tonight. Obviously, first off, got to give credit to Troy. They're a really good team in our league. They made things tough on us. We didn't just. I thought we played pretty slow in the first half, and it kind of, just really didn't have our fingerprints on the game. Um, just from that aspect, I didn't think we had the same pop that we had been playing with offensively, as far as pushing the pace, getting the first actions. But they do some things to try to disrupt that as well. So down 13 at half. I thought we did get it back a little bit, maybe in the first 4 to 8 minutes of the second half, but they found a way to make some timely plays. Like I said, you gotta give credit to that man. Dowd is a terrific player. He goes for 23 and 13 on us. Makes a lot of like tough margin plays that obviously helps him win. They dominated the paint, and that's again, it was just disappointing. I wish we could have played a little bit more at our speed, but I also get the reality of it. We've played a lot here this past week, so I just thought we got a little bit slowed down, and credit to them for slowing the game down. And obviously, I just would like to play better, but like I said, you got to give a lot of credit to Troy.
We'll open up now for questions. Start off, Paul.
Coach Paul Chestnut, Fox Sports, Pensacola Radio. Incredible run. What are you going to take away, remember about this run here?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna remember the two guys next to me. Um, you know, Tyron coming back to spend his last year with us. Ty was with me when we lost our first 12 games in year one, so we kind of have a special bond. I don't know if everybody else on the team quite understands it, but he's seen the he's seen me in the good, the bad, the ugly, and he's just he had work to do when he got back, but he played himself back into, I thought, being you look at this tournament, I thought he's probably the best guard on the floor, and that's a credit to him and the work he put in. And I'm really proud of the way he ended things at Georgia Southern. And then, Spud Webb, I've called him a throwback competitor before, but man, you'll take a Spud on your team every year. And that's a challenge for us as coaches and our staff is we got to go find another one because man, he just he's made up all the right stuff. And I'm just really proud. And I go on about other guys too, but with these two guys up here, I'm really going to remember the seniors holding things together and finding a way to play their best basketball at the end of the season.
Third row on the left here.
Coach Travis Parks, One Shining Recap Show. Obviously, it's not what you guys are thinking about right now, but you guys won 5 games in 5 days, and that's something that's only been done 4 times in the history of college basketball before this week. After this weekend and after this sting from this loss wears off, I guess, are you going to take some time to reflect on just the historic aspect of that accomplishment?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we wanted to make it 6, man. We really did. The week definitely wears on you too. I mean, it wore on me. So, but man, like these guys, at the end of the day, they wanted to keep playing together, and they wanted to keep the season going, and that connectivity, that togetherness is something to always remember.
Zach in the back here.
Tyron, to be able to come back and be there with Coach, obviously you had the history with him beforehand, but to have that opportunity to look back on and see this season, for you to kind of really come to life down the stretch, what was it, I guess, meant to you to be able to come back and be with Coach for this final year?
It's meant a lot, man. The staff means a lot to me. I transferred. They could have just left me out to dry. They told me I could come back. They welcomed me back with open arms. Um, I can't thank them enough, honestly. They put me in position to be successful. They believe in me. You really can't ask for a better coach, honestly.
Did you feel the wear and tear, I guess, heading in maybe the second half of yesterday's game and especially into today of having 6 days?
Um, I wouldn't say the wear and tear was really weighing on me too much. To be honest, I just think they came out here and they played better than us, bottom line. You got to tip your hat to a team like that. They just competed. They competed harder than we did, and that's the bottom line.
Paul in front row.
Coach, can you talk about your athletic training staff and the challenge, what they went through night in and night out to, on this run here, to play prepared?
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. You know, our trainer Anthony, he was all over it. Our strength coach Danny, he was doing a lot of yoga, rehab type stuff with our guys. Um, obviously you can probably hear in my voice, staff. We got a little something going around, so we were probably taking up a little bit too much of their time as well. But again, man, it's everybody in the program is just so important, and these little moments. Even our manager Coop, who kind of had a big challenge here a couple games ago. So it really just takes everybody. It just takes everybody, and we have so many servants around the program that serve their student athletes, and I'm just really proud of the job they've done, and proud to have them here at Georgia Southern.
Zach in the back again.
Spud, what did it mean to you to be able to finish off your collegiate career with Georgia Southern transferring over here this year?
It mean everything. Just having coaches, hearing, bringing me in and believing in me, seeing that I could play at this level, and pretty much that's all I needed. And on top of that, having a whole bunch of group of guys that also believed in me and gave me a chance to kind of like help lead a team. So it was very important to me.
What will you take away, I guess, from the season, obviously, but especially this tournament run? It seemed like you guys will really be able to kind of lean on each other a little more and be able to kind of have this run.
I just think about that saying, "It take a village." You know what I'm saying? It's this type of run you can't do it by yourself. And you like we said before, you seen it out through the week. Different players had they go at it. So just learning that when you win this game, there's no doing it by yourself. Like he talked about the staff, it was hands on deck. So it was just all of us. We was dialed in.
Second row on the left here.
Blake Topmeyer, USA Today. For Tyron and Spud, how would you put this into words? This experience, 6 games, 6 nights. A lot of players don't ever do something like that. What's that like to go through?
I would say it's legendary, man. I think Spud would agree with me. Not too many teams have been able to do something like this, and we persevered no matter what was thrown at us. Coach always tells us adversity's coming, so we were waiting on it, and I think we made the most out of our opportunities this week. It didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I'm still proud of the guys.
Yeah, we definitely did. Like Tyron said, we just kind of did the impossible. You know what I'm saying? That looking back at that feels good to me, knowing that a lot of people didn't believe us. If we was wrote off, it was like it was grits for Georgia Southern or whatever the case may be, and then like boom, we pull a stunt like that. So, man, I'm real great. I'm just all the flashbacks. I'm just thinking about all the hard practices, the hard running we did, just the hard times that prepared us for this moment.
Any final questions?
Coach, if I could follow up with you. We often hear from big voices in the sport, conference commissioners, what they think of tournament expansion, March Madness expansion. I'm wondering about, for you, what do you think about that idea and what it would mean, pros and cons for a program like yours?
Probably contrarian a little bit. I don't think it needs to expand. I just kind of grew up 64 teams, and I know now it's 68. I will say this: you got to. I hope the selection committee prioritizes winning. You look at what Miami of Ohio has done. They deserve to be in the NCAA tournament, whether they win their conference tournament or not. And I've been in the Big 12, the SEC for the majority. Again, I think the tournament's really special the way it is. So I would probably not be in favor of expanding. And I think because of moments like this, we knew, going in, playing Troy, we'd obviously given ourselves a chance to, win today and you go play in the NCAA tournament. And the flip side is we didn't, and it's heartbreaking. But I don't think you would change it for anything else.
Can I follow up on that? Sound about so competitive, great teams, only one bid. You think that it could be 2? in the future? Is
I
that
would-
what it is?
I would love for it to be 2 in the future. That's why I reference like Miami of Ohio, because MAC, who's a comparable league to us, we obviously have the MAC Challenge. They have probably bona fide 2 teams because I believe Akron's on a tear right now as well. So I thought in year 1 when I was here, JMU, I thought they would, if they would have not made not won the conference tournament, like App or somebody that was in first place, I thought JMU would have had a strong case for an at-large bid. But the reality is, we would love to get 2 bids, but we're not there right now, and it doesn't speak to just the league is really good, man. The coaches are really good, teams are really good. It's just it's right now we're a 1 bid league, and we're kind of how do we move? You know what I'm saying? How do we move to where we can get a second team? But it's a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? It's support, it's resources, it's investing in the programs, all that stuff, and then obviously we know that certain teams at the power level are kind of trying to face some of the really good mid majors out on scheduling, and I hope they look at that and try to make it more fair, because when I was at Alabama, we played really good mid major teams, but we were rare. We even went and played at South Alabama in a 2-for-1. But you just don't have very many programs, at the Power 4 level that operate like that.